Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Sky. So, as you can see, I finally got my red perfect Yeezy hoodie, and this is going to be the last video until we get the black one in December, so a couple months from now. So, showing you how I personally look in the red Yeezy perfect hoodie. So, I say so a lot, nice, and I'm sorry, but it's such a habit. This is a medium, by the way, but in this video, I'm going to go through measurements of certain things, because in my last video where I did the light brown, or the brown, I talked about sizing in general and what, like, if you need advice on what size you should snag on the aftermarket or next time they do a restock, and I compared it to a regular medium hoodie that I own. So what I'm gonna do is do some measurements of like the cuff here. I'll take it off and measure the length of it from, I don't know, I'll do just from here down to the very bottom, and I'll measure the bottom cuff of the hoodie around the waist. I will measure from the drop shoulder right here to the end of this cuff, and I'll just go through some measurements for you. But before then, I'll give you another look at the red hoodie. This is my favorite color, so I was super stoked to get this one because I made 2 orders. In my first order, I decided I'm gonna get the black because I love black and black hoodies are great, and then red because red's my favorite color. Then I went back and bought the rest of them, so we've already done all those. So if you want to see me trying on the purple, the blue, the light brown, and the brown, go check out those videos. They're on the channel. I also have a playlist for clothing, which is just the Yeezy hoodies right now. But let's get into these measurements. Okay, I just measured from the actual cuff right here, not this long one around the actual part of it, but the little cuff right here, all the way up, and it's 3 3/16 inches. And the length on the bottom of the hoodie, the cuff down here, this is exactly 3 inches. Okay, the length from the drop shoulder seam to the end of the actual cuff on each arm is 23 3/16 inches. I don't know if anybody cares about this measurement, but from the bottom to the top of the hoodie pocket is 9 5/16. Okay, so from the top of the bottom cuff, so the bottom of the hoodie right above the cuff, all the way up to the neckline of it, so you know how much it fits on your body, is exactly 19 inches. And also that's when it's completely laid flat. I didn't put into account measuring the neckline all the way down to the cuff because usually the cuff is, you know, up higher since it's cropped fit. So, but I don't really know how to measure the hood because I feel like that doesn't really matter. But keep in mind, it is a pretty deep hood, so just keep that in mind. But if there's any other measurements that you want me to measure before you purchase, ask me down in the comments. And I will measure it for you and reply with the measurement. So I hope that this was somewhat helpful with you guys that actually want measurements, because I don't know if the measurements are even on the Yeezy Gap webpage anymore. And yeah, and also this is going to be specified in the title and probably the top of the description that these are specifically the measurements for the medium-sized Yeezy Perfect hoodies. But what I'll do real quick right now is take my measuring tape and just measure right about where my belly button is around me, so you guys know like exactly how big my like mid body torso area is. And it is right about 37 inches around my stomach. So I mean, if you want to measure your stomach and see where you lay or where you come around that area, like if you're smaller than that, then you shouldn't have to worry too much about sizing up. And yeah, so I figured that would be easier than trying to measure all the way around here. But if that's something you want me to do, like measure from, because there's side seams, measure like side seam to side seam or something like that, let me know down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out all my links in the description. Follow me on my socials if you feel so inclined. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if this was helpful to you, subscribe to my channel for more content. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.